stopped by Tahiru. That's a clever leg over from the captain. Ali using his experience very well on that occasion.
Very clever. And that is showing his confidence in the game.
Yes, hits upwards, looking for Jack. Last time they played against Berekum Chelsea, he had a brace. And we'll certainly be hoping that he will get his name onto the score sheet once again. But here comes a very lovely ball. One of the fans' favorites in terms of goalkeeping in the country. It's back to Afu. Ali. Dumaku. Pisa. Oh, they're taking their time to build up from the back. You can see the clear plan of what these players are trying to do. One of the foreigners in this Accra Lions setup. Oh, here also from Lome in Togo, just 19 years of age. Awote started playing for CFC. There's a huge chase down the far side with Dankwa winning it. A transfer with it, go past his man and win the sympathy of the referee. You can see a bit of complaint coming from upon to assistant line 2. He's not happy with the decision he's taking, and I'm sure assistant referee 2 Kofi Nyako is going to be doing a bit of explanation. Lions bench, and you can just see the likes of Taylor watching on eagerly as they quickly take that one. So you know, to the home side. There is such a big figure up front for Accra Lions, but has been dispossessed of the ball as they bring it forward with a free kick, hacking onto it. He's got a bit of space to find some of his men with Jao and Ereso arriving. Not the best of decision from him. And a twin advantage stays with them. As Mesaki Freya couldn't really hit it through. Steven Amankunam was in ample of space to receive it. Ewa looking for Mankunam, gets his feet to it, and just bull whistles. It's a Caroline fake kick.
Lions seems to be struggling a bit. The players are finding it difficult to break into the half of Berekum Chelsea. The wing play is what we expect of them, and that is what they are doing. Sometimes you see him in the midfield, other times you see him on the wings. Try to create spaces and get the ball into the 18.
Must have really missed the pressing. Sakon Mohammed, who now plays for Club African, another team that is well respected on the continent in terms of the CAF championship. But here they come, that is Tahir. But goalkeeper up in such there is equal to the tax. That's a clever play from Accra Lions. And Charles Bolo once again with stills.
That was very clever. But I thought Setre could have grabbed this ball. Getting the ball into the 18 is what we expect of Accra Lions most of the time. This ball should have been grabbed by the goalkeeper. I don't know why he decided to head the ball out. This could have even caused the goal.
Oh, certainly. The biggest opportunity falling for Accra Lions so far in the last 12 minutes. And you can understand why Coach Samuel is having a worrying face on the touchline. Ali Apega presses on the linear line to fight. Here's colleague at the far side. Here's got Awate in support. Jumaku have a touch and will find the feet of his captain. not really in a haste to hit in this game. Really taking their time very, very well. Playing the Ghana Division 1 League with Berekum Arsenal in the 2020-2021 season, and also with season with Ashanti God as back in the 2021-2022 season as Warren lies on the turf from that challenge. For the first yellow card of this match. Let's just see what a it was lifted deep. Looking for Lawrence, which he touched it. But Badore as the Accra Lions once again regroup from their own territory. Apiga. Badore for Berekum Chelsea. But it's still Berekum Chelsea, and they've recovered. Accra Lions, great play from George Paku. But there's a man. Just wondering what the decision is going to be finally. The whistle has been blown. That's Jao. That's man in the 26 Jets. What's happening is his knee and stays on the ground. Was certainly one of the most promising chaps to let's keep your eye on. He was promoted from Berekum Chelsea's junior side last season. He made 10 appearances for them. Oh, that was certainly out, and that's a brilliant call from the referee, Charles Bulu. One of the best offenses. They're waiting eagerly to see if their team can get into their rhythm and their mode. As Berekum Chelsea will bring it forward. Now, left in that full of space. Finds the free, it's sent into the box, but there's nobody in the white shirt to deal with it. Asked it to be brought away. Bapiga finds his captain. We'll switch it on to the far right hand side with a long drive coming in, looking for Dankwa. He manages to pick it, but that's another disastrous release.
That was too strong. High. Too high. Too high. To the wing. For the wingers to try to get the ball into the 80.
Well, the whistle is up again from as Berekum Chelsea have got a free kick very deep in their own half, quickly taking it. Yes, so you do. Let's wait for Ewa. Exchanging passes. Lawrence has interfered with that. Gives up possession to Berekum Chelsea once again. And it's back to Ewa. He's got a big man ahead of him, and certainly it's Ameya Collins. They are broken pieces again. As they hit it inside, looking for a laptop. They couldn't be picked. Let's drop into the middle. And still love to come from the left hand side. Pass 2-3. Goes round a lot of blue shot. Finds Steven Amankuna. Hits it onto the right hand side. And it's Ewa. Badore. This could be a long kick. That's a wasted effort. This was a clever idea because they are finding it really difficult to break down Accra Lions' defense shape.
3 3-4-3 system now because they are trying to use the wings. Most of the players, I see them in the midfield, and they are trying to use wing back to try to get to and around the 18 to get the balls into the 18. This is how they play, and we expected them to play at least to use, but they are rather using the 3-4-3 system, which is very cagey, very cagey.
Well, certainly, Kunal last season top scorer with 20 goals in 29 matches, but yet to find the back of the net this season, or even assist. And it tells you half front. Sawote will find his captain Ali, and that's a lovely ball through the channel. It's dropped now. And that's another hefty decision. That's a big touch.
That was too strong. Too strong of a pass. Defense of Berekum Chelsea.
There's a clear foul there. As Dramani has been fouled. So he's supposed to be leading the line by falling back so many times to help where defensive clearance is. But they need to be double up men at the back. Being trashed by Accra Lions by 5 goals to 0. Such a huge scoreline. Avalanche of goals in that fixture.
Especially what we expect of them. They defend in the 5-4-1 shape, which is very difficult for any team to break down. 1 goal in 5 games.
Well, here it comes looking for Stephen Amankuna, but is well dealt with. It's a real danger that was spilling. Joe Padore. Joe once again will touch it. Hits it onto the free A. It's brought into the box. Stephen Amankuna couldn't hack onto it. And Accra Lions clear their defensive. With 20 minutes played so far, and it's still battling between the two teams. Match this is of the Ghana Premier League. Well, I'm sure you can hear the noise at the background. The fans really enjoying themselves, singing, drumming, dancing. Felty watch this line. That's a sweet stand coming in from Iwa. Just Polo will give them the advantage. What a team they've been after winning against Young Apostles and Kerala United. And they will need some large dose of those qualities to be able to upset this Accra Lions side, which has been very difficult to crack since changing venue from the Accra Sports Stadium to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. They've had fans in their numbers, singing and dancing and cheering them on. And the strategy of it being free for women and children under 15 years have certainly at least caught a bit of fever with it. SDA corner kick now to be effected from the right hand side. Players, who is going to kick it, and that certainly is going to be a Piga. About Sally for a Piga. That's the man who have been elected to take on that now. Well, he's from Zabila in the Upper East region. As he brings this, he loses every Accra Lions player.
That was a sweet foot, a sweet cross from Apega. Apega himself has been brilliant. He's been used in different roles in every game that he's played. He played as an inverted midfielder, he's played as a winger, he's played in supported play most of the time.
Oh, speaking about Papa Salif Apega, I was just telling you from the community he hails from, Zibila. and also played for a small club called Awari Stars in the community. And also played for Boga Tanga FC, African Talent Football Club. And I've also been a an under 20 side several times. Only Accra Lions now piling a lot of, pushing them into their own half. It's half back for them. As this crossing comes in again and nearly been touched by the big man Dakwa. And he arrives to seal it.
That was a dangerous ball into the 18. It's unfortunate they couldn't get a touch on the ball. This could have been the first goal.
And certainly this man have got to trick his tactics. Samuel Bedu as he signals for a bit of urgency from the BBRs in this fixture. Just look at it, that was sweet play. As we've got 4 Accra Lion players within. Berekum Chelsea's 18 here for the game goalkeeper. Ben Setre watching it eagerly and picks it up. Down quite a bit of tricky as he brings it into the channel. Lawrence goes to the ground, but referee have none of that. And here's the big man himself, a Champoniwa. He's been a fantastic player down the right hand side in a 13 jersey. Oh, yet to really see Max or Stephen Akunam, and also Zach Kifriye was scored against this side in their previous fixture somewhere in September. Obviously September 2023. And still come forward. That's a big challenge for that's a big free kick for the Berekum based team. And it's quickly taken. Fancy work. Spotted it. Pratore. Mayo. Support brings it forward. And Mayo has connected once again. Just wondering, can he go? What a. He's got a piece of skill to deal with it. Here they come. That is Chow. Can he go for the shot? But comes off somebody. Shot fired. It to be Accra Lions walking goal kick.
That was a good play, but I didn't get the direction right. The ball went over the goal line for a goal kick.
Coming from George Paco, couldn't find its intended target as Berekum Chelsea hacks into it. There seems to be another trouble spilling down there as one of the players lies on the test. Seems to be Hubert Jao from right. We'll confirm that to you shortly. That stays on the ground. That's the second time I'm going to the ground in this game. Well, we received 2 yellow cards last season. As we see Chasbulu having a bit of wet. Oh, seems to be registering a bit of this pressure on some of the calls. And it also Paul Frank that was in that chance with. Well, it seems to be good to continue with the fixture. Well, just look at this, was the clear chance that came his way. They failed to make it count. But I must say it's been Accra Lions showmanship in the last 28 minutes and have created numerous, but again lack the credibility to poach in this game. He returns it. Zaki Friye finds Samuel Collins, who drops it into the play. That's a clever play to lift it to Ameu. Finds Steven Mankuna. He turns, stretches it into the area. Matt! Oh my goodness! Oh, and Friye taking his eyes off the ball. Didn't know it was coming to him.
The Lion defenders were caught ball watching. These balls into the 18 create so much problem for defenders. And on this occasion, the defenders were caught ball watching.
Well, they go again from the far right hand side. As Lawrence will have a touch, leave it back to the big man. Boateng drops it to Issa Muhammad, and it's back to Dumaku once again. A bit of exchange between those two players down the far right hand side. But it's been brought to Lawrence on the left hand side, watching the run out Tahir. Can he bring it across it? Brings it in! And it could not be met by Lawrence. And George Park as well.
That was a lovely cross. They should be sending. Definitely, they would find Alado or even Blessing. Blessing Dankwa is inside there. Tahiru was also in the box. They found any of them. They should send more of the balls into the 18, and then definitely it will get a connection.
Well, 30 minutes down already, and it's water break. After such an exciting exchange between these two sides in the last half an hour. There's been a lot of quality showing from this Accra Lions side. Very young team, but they are not really perturbed at all. They are really taking the game to their opponent, the capital. And I've been particularly impressed by how Dankwa and the likes have been able to at least get themselves into the game. Misfits Esther, they are not finding Ezekiel Alado up front. Here's the danger man. As you can see, Chaspulu also having a bit of chat with his colleagues. It's been a good game for them so far. Very experienced referee. The most traveled Ghanaian referee, I must say, in recent times. Berekum ensuring that they have the excellence of results that you can look at for in terms of match officials. Well, I must tell you, lots of other games will be happening tomorrow. Kando Hearts of Lion certainly will be entertaining. Vision FC at the Kando Sports Stadium. That is a very, very crunchy tight to look up to. Screens. Hasselfog themselves are traveling to the Wenchi Sports Stadium to take on Young Apostles. As for Legon Cities and Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been postponed due to Kotoko's presence in the United States of America. Steven Mankuna pushed off the ball, wins the sympathy of the referee. A challenge coming from Ali. Going straight to his marker, needs to be very careful. Oh, just look at it. Mankuna. Oh, he just raising the captain on the side. And let's rush into intervene a bit. We'll have that chit chat with a big man. And Salif Wapinga stays on the turf. Promising chap. He's got a great future ahead of him. Just wondering what might be going through his mind. He cannot afford to lose his left back in this game after losing Musa Hamzata. Valencia made up temporary hold up as we get ready to see the free kick. That's a long hit. It's on now. Break up the opportunity. Oh my goodness. It's saved by Daniel Afo. And it's test within Accra Lions territory. And it's saved again. Double save from a quality goalkeeper. But for Accra Lions, disastrous defending. And they need to be attacking their stars.
The defenders, I was talking about those long balls into the 18. Anytime they are faced with such balls, they make mistakes. Exactly what happened to them on this occasion. They need to be up and do it. This is a very crucial game. When you go and go down, it becomes very difficult for you to come back.
A bit of jump dribble from the both side. Oh, just look at it. Dumaku fails to strip it on the first account. And first to Jao, who hit it straight into Daniel Afu. As we've got another trouble at the other end, but they've managed to survive. It comes to Awote. Stephen Amankuna has been found. Business marker Ali Mohammed and tripped from behind. Another spotting call from referee Charles Bulu.
Amankuna is causing problems for the defenders of Accra Lions. They need to put one man on him to stop him from getting into spaces. But he's been brilliant on the day. He's controlled the game better. He's found his players he needed to assist him, and he's been brilliant.
As we get ready to see what he can do, it's brought forward. That's a clever head from Badore to nobody in particular. Again, the home side survives.
A similar long ball into the 18, and they were caught ball watching. They need to be up and doing, especially the defenders.
For the last time Stephen Amankuna scored in the Ghana Premier League was on match day 34. Scored a brace, at least to end the season in a fantastic sensation. Right hand side. Brilliant way to cut it into the edge of the 18 yard. Ronaldo couldn't make it count. Defensive line. As we've done 36 minutes already, with less than 10 minutes to play for in the first half department of this game. Apega going a bit central. Finds Safo. And that's Apega again. Otumaku. Again Otumaku. That's a brilliant touch. Apega connected. It's a feeble hit. And upon stops it as Berekum. Chelsea will have to build something sensational once again. A free hit. Finds Amankuna. Brilliant bit from Badore. So heads it onto the right hand side for Iwa Sensidekela. It's a big hit. He's been swept away. And the pressure really stays with Berekum Chelsea. And Lawrence will have it now for them. So you do. Upon hit it. That's a clever play from the centre back. Unless to affect the danger that was looming. Go! With both teams having very clear chances at goal, but they failed to bury it. Here they'll go again. Joe brings it forward, looking for the run of Stephen Amankuna, but it's been well taken care of. Burley We'll find Sapiga. Changing position with Lawrence, who have now dropped to the left-hand side. Sapiga stays a bit central in this game. Another poor play in terms of passing. Asamaya Collins hit that one to Paul, who can connect back to him. But the advantage stays with them. Seidu. Iwa. Betis Maka. Fat race to it. Faris Tahiru. That's a bit of clumsy challenge. Oh, Lawrence.
That was a big clumsy.
Well, fulfilling, that was a bit clumsy as Accra Lions have got another opportunity from the center circle. As well as defense. Ali. Tahir. That's brought back again. Paku. Okay, Adumaku. We'll walk with this one forward. Slowly building up patiently, taking your time. Very, very tactical build up from Coach Ibrahim Tango's side. Brilliant play now. Edge of the 18-yard, but the final pass letting them down. That's a big tap from Boati. Really struggling to hit it. And it's dropping to the middle again. That is Badore. Picks it up. And he goes to the ground. It's Jao. And the fans really going gaga on that occasion with that whistle coming from Tasbull. And you can see that fan really reacting to it. Crazy scenes here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Emotions have shot up. Most of the fans feel they disagree with the referee. They feel that shouldn't have been a free kick.
The atmosphere certainly electric. The panache of this game is beginning to reach it. But it's Berekum Chelsea's free kick. That could be Steven Amakuna's head, long head coming. A big kick beyond the bar line. And it to be a walking goal kick.
That was a powerful drive over the bar.
Phil, if you are a coach, Ibrahim Tanko, anytime Steven Amankuna possesses the ball, I'm sure certainly there's going to be a lot of shiver that'll be running down your spine.
Definitely. The past have shown that he could conjure magic at any given time. So anytime he's on the ball, you are anticipating. You are waiting for some magic.
With Kumasi Asante to come back in 2021, so it tells you that he's got the profile of a big player. Sedumaku will receive it Talifa, right hand side, and it's brought back to him again. Ali decides to hit it, but again, that's not the best of concentration coming in from Alado again as he loses that on the ball. And it's back to the area. It's lifted deep from Boateng. Seidu. That's a big way to interfere with that play. The fans really now calling for it. Need to be careful. Let's just go for it. Fanwate. Tahiru. Sanses into the channel. And goalkeeper Obin Setre on the right place to claim it. That's a big relief. And certainly the fans back home in Berekum will certainly be watching the action and hoping that your darling club at least settles for at least a point in Accra. As they've got opportunity from the left hand side. Zhao release it back to Pont. That's a big hit. But the shot very feeble. But that's not got a Stingati. Now let's deal with Daniel Afu. And Wote retains it. 44 minutes played, and it's still barring between these two sides. We're looking at the minutes. Referee Chasbull will be added to this game. As Lawrence brings it forward. This is for Tahiru, but it's possessed by Steven Amankuna, who races down the right hand side, breaks it back, but he's been pushed off the ball, and that is another for referee Chasbull in terms of whistling. Showing his class, showing his quality, showing his agility in terms of forward thrusting. Ali Apiga back to his usual position. Decides to hit it across the field to find Lawrence Setoji. Faris interferes with it, but he didn't deal with the mess. Collins brings it forward in the 2 jersey, and we have 2 minutes of additional time. Nothing to rejoice about. But it's been an end-to-end stuff from the two teams. Badore. Oh, lovely play between Badore and Ewa as they hit it down to Zhao. Finds a free. Again, that was a brilliant defense coming from Accra Lions once again. A bit of calm out the back, no troubles at all for the shot stopper. Oh, taking their time to build up from the back again, where they are really very quality side, I must say. That's a long hit. Brilliant the way to intercept that ball from Iwa. Muhammad Ali. You'll be wondering if he is the son of the boxer, the boxing great Muhammad Ali, but certainly these two are. And here's the man I was talking about, Ali. Fares looking for a bit of help. Paku. And certainly Chasbull ends the first 45 minutes. Start from both teams. Lots of chances falling their way, but certainly nobody have been able to break the virginity of this game. It stays intact as we head into the dressing room. But what a quality of officiating from this top official. And certainly the fans will be looking out for a lot of access in the second half when these two sides return onto the field. Well, it's half time at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Accra Lions 0, Berekum Chelsea 0.
All right, so it's first half at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Accra Lions 0, Berekum Chelsea 0, and exciting game so far.
To me, I told you that we are going to see one of the best games so far in the Premier League from these two best coaches. I call them best coaches because they are all upcoming coaches. Now, when you look at the department of the game, beginning of the game, you gave us the records when it comes to Berekum Chelsea playing
5 games unbeaten.
5 games unbeaten. Yes, but you gave us the record that they've met about 6 times. Accra Lions, they've won 3. Berekum Chelsea have won 2, and they've drew 1. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But you know, this is the second time that these two teams have played in a match that in the very first department of the game there is no goal. The first time that was in the 7th of May 2023. So today another one has started. Anytime they meet the first department, there must be a goal. But I think this time around, history has repeated itself again. The first time that Berekum Chelsea have locked horns with Accra Lions. The second time, as I said, that they've locked horns, that has not produced goal in the very first department of the game. To me, looking at the two sides, Gatuso, it was a balanced game. It was a balanced game, a ding-dong battle, because from the side of Accra Lions, when they started the match, from the first 5 to 10 minutes, I saw their two central defenders. I don't know, they were a bit jittery, but they came into the game and they were able to organize the back. And I think that they've done well. Talking about their forwards, big problem with them, because looking at the forwards, the chances that they got, I thought by now they should be up by a goal, but they couldn't. So as Berekum Chelsea are playing as a resolute team. They are playing as if they know the team very, very well. As they play together very, very well. As I told you, they have about 6 players that play the match against Accra Lions last season. So I'm not surprised that we are seeing that telepathy among them.
Right.
Stephen Amankona. Okay, I'll come.
Okay, so you come to the players. Do you also agree they've played so well both sides? It's been a midfield action so far.
Just like we expected, it was a midfield battle. But then I realized that Accra Lions started sluggishly. They had they built up very game started. Even when they get the ball in midfield, they would send the ball back before they start building from the back, which was slow to me. Chelsea, on the other hand, Berekum Chelsea, on the other hand, I realized that they felt comfortable defending in the box, which is very, very worrying, because the little mistake you do, you concede.
Exactly.
And I don't know whether it's a tactical play which Bwedu is relying
but Phil,
on.
looking at Accra Lions, they've created lots of chances this afternoon, but they've not been able to find the back of the net.
Yes, that's what we expect. We know they play wing, they use the wings most of the time, and that's exactly what they are doing. And they've used Apiga. Apiga inverts to the midfield centrally. Sometimes he joins attack from the left and sends the ball into the 18. Most of the time, when the balls are sent into the 18, you find Dankwa is supposed to support the striker. Blessing as well is supposed to support the striker in the box. Most of the time, when Apiga and he runs towards the wing to send the ball into the 18, you find them static. They don't go into the 18. And most of the time, Chelsea, on the other hand, they are defending in a low block. They are using the 5-4-1 system to defend. So if you use only one striker or even 2 strikers in the 18, it will be very difficult for them.
All right.
You need the midfielders to join them in the 18. When the mistakes are made, then they probably can slot the ball.
All right, so we're still live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is the Ghana Premier League. This is the home of the Premier League. Monday 6, first half, Accra Lions 0, Berekum Chelsea 0. Don't forget, we're live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. Najid, what should we expect in the second half from the two managers? Coach Ibrahim Tanko and also Samuel Bwedu.
Let me add a bit to what I felt. German trained coach like Ibrahim Tanko have adopted that style. And I think that, not that it is really working well for them. But the moment the ball gets into the final third of Berekum Chelsea, you will not find any player of Accra Lions there. That is where the problem is. So in the second department of the game, I think that Coach Ibrahim Tanko, I know he's going to give his guys that pep talk. He should let them of Berekum Chelsea, because if not that, Berekum Chelsea, looking at their striking department being led by Stephen Amang, the moment they break away, they are going to punish them. So I think that there must be a certain urgency when they get to the final third of I can tell you, Gregory has been virtually on holiday. They two goalkeepers, that's what I would say, because at the end of the day, looking at shot at goals, it's not even up to 3. But they have Berekum Chelsea have that kind of sharp strikers, but I'm not seeing that from them. Tactical play, Phil made an example of, if that was the tactical play that Coach Bodu has adopted, yeah, I think it's good. But at the end of the day, they are trying to protect that win, because they've not been defeated since the league started. So they are trying to protect that. But let me tell you, hey, Chelsea should be very careful, because Accra Lions have won their match, and when we come to the second department of the game, if you don't take care, they are going to punish you.
All right, so talking of Accra Lions, Phil, do you think because of they have about 7 or 9 players, for them this season they've won only 1 game, and this season they've lost 3 games, and they are now, even the first half against Chelsea, they've drawn it 0-0. And what should we expect in the second half? You think inexperience, it's really dawning on them?
Yes, that is a factor. That is a factor, because losing 9 players, not just ordinary players, quality players, 9 quality players, and they are playing like this. And I would give credit to Tanko, because he's done so well. Normally you can't find a team play like this in the Premier League when you lost about almost your first team players, almost all, and you find them playing like this. The only worry I have is how to defend long balls into the 18, whether by set pieces or during play, are becoming difficult for the defenders to handle in the box. It's telling. You will see they were, most of the time they were caught ball watching, and it has to take on some few occasions the goalkeeper has to come to free, because if it wasn't for the goalkeeper, they would have conceded. In the second half, if Bedu sees, which I know he would have seen, that this is the problem crosses into the 18, they would have to deal with those crosses. When they are able to deal with those crosses, then you can say that yes, they would push. Your defenders are struggling with long balls into the 18. When they are struggling, you definitely there's that fear that it is possible to concede.
All right, so finishing has been a problem for the two teams, both Accra Lions and Berekum Chelsea. Up front, they've not been so that potent. Let me use that word. What should we expect? Are we going to see more goals in the second half?
I think that I told you, because when you watch one of their meetings and the first half, that is on the 7th of May 2023, but when they came back, Berekum Chelsea scored 4 goals in the second department of the game. So I can say we are going to see goals in the second half, but all the same, communication is a key. Accra Lions, Phil said it, and we're going there. When we started the department of the game, there was lack of communication between the defenders and the goalkeeper. But this time around, let them solve their problem. I think that we are going to see goals, maybe 1 or 2 goals.
All right, so this is the home of the Ghana Premier League, all the way from the versus Berekum Chelsea. Second half, over to you, commentators.
Beneath the veneer of the everyday lurks the realm of the spy. From Wondery, I'm Indra Varma. This is The Spy Who. the podcast exploring true spy stories you were never meant to hear. We'll reveal the invisible work of the world's intelligence services, unearthing daring missions packed with danger, deceit, and double crosses. Follow The Spy Who wherever you listen to podcasts.
Out here at the University of Ghana, where temperature 26 degrees Celsius, but feels like 33 degrees Celsius. As we have this Berekum Chelsea side trying to keep their energy as we get back into the second half time. The likes of Badore, the likes of the chap in the 57 shirts, Ifriye, all getting ready to continue from where they left off in the first 45 minutes. They've got a big minutes on their hands as we look forward to this exciting fixture. Well, the referee Charles Bull joining the fray now, and that gives you a clear signal that we are getting back from where we left off. It's been a quality referee on the continent. Receiving one of the referees the Waffle and the 17 tournament. So it tells you that he's got a credibility in terms of officiating. And has been one of Ghana's regular faces at international tournament. And he's the Accra Lions side. What a team they've beat now in today's game against Berekum Chelsea. Well, assistant referee too, also making sure that everything is intact for this game. Kofi Nyaku as he inspects everything. Well, the bench also reciting a few prayers to support those on the field. The likes of Ernest, Kojo, Ampim, Emmanuel Support, all of them are on the bench for Berekum Chelsea, as well as Shamo and Kofi Tanap Osborne. They will perhaps will be coming in the second half department of the game if the gaffer wills. What in that's 45-minute statistics with the home side seeing most of the ball, 60% as compared to the away side. We've just played 40% of ball possession. Lots of interesting stuff, lots is happening within the games. But here's the ball for Dankwa as he picks it for Accra Lions. There's a throwing advantage. Well, certainly. Chasbolo getting it very right. But a lot of movement within Berekum Chelsea. As Accra Lions have got a free kick down the corner flag. And they've pushed a lot of bodies into that territory. And Chelsea needs to be on the outlook. A lot of movement within that area. The likes of Fali, the likes of George Parku, all within the mix. As it's brought forward, that's a wrong hit. That's a huge clearance coming from Joe. And that's a big hit. And there's a corner kick now to the home side. Well, in terms of physique, you can see there's a big difference between these two teams. That's another corner kick for Berekum Chelsea to defend. The likes of Alado or enemies, that's what taken care of there. Steven Amankuna falling back to help with a clever header to avert the danger. Christian turning, lifts it for Joe. It's back to Collins once again. We'll find a free here. Amankuna in Apollo space down the left hand side, and he gives away possession. You can understand he's a bit frustrated. Awote will find his captain Ali with so much experience under his belt, really guiding this young team from behind. Has been a real decoy in terms of orchestrating how they thrust forward. That's a lovely touch for Lawrence to find George Parku, really moving through that traffic of bodies. And it's back to the full once again. Now headed back to his captain, Ali. It's a lovely play through the middle. Swift play now. But Tahir arrives at shed length. An advantage will stay with him. It's Dankwa instead. That was lots happening within the game. Abdumaku, lovely play. Looking for Paku once again, but it's been well defended. And Boatin will have the opportunity to send in the long one. Here came a long throw from we'll find a big man who will line up a huge shot. Up here, sensing the care about nobody in particular. Collins will bring it down with his chest. and gives away possession. As George Baku brings it forward down there. Left inside by the side to stay in the middle. It's now onto the left hand side for Apega. He's got Tahiru ahead of him. Lawrence. And that's a great interference to bring this way for Berekum Chelsea. Stephen Amankuna falling deep to help with defensive duties. Not the best of touches from both teams in the heart of the field. And lots of loose balls coming through. As we've done 53 minutes already. And it's still intact between these two sides. Nothing to show for.
It's been a battle between these two teams. The quality of play is being shown on the pitch.
Does Lawrence Toji a few seconds earlier. Yes, look at it, hitting it from outside of his boot. We'll keep you updated on the other fixture happening between Kano Hearts of Lions and Vision FC, which is still barring. Oh, that's a lovely tip from a quality goalkeeper, and what a big hand to stop in there from Afu.
That was a beautiful play. Defenders. That was an intelligent play.
Quick shot and the stinger from a top Stephen Amakuna. What a turn after receiving that ball from Badore. 180-10 and the shot certainly. It has got no questions at all. There they'll go again. The flag is already up. Let's hot it. The intention of another onslaught.
That was brilliant. He's shown his quality, his experience, his confidence on the ball. It's been brilliant.
Exchange some passes from their own backyard. I'll still bring it forward. Faris Tahiru. Somewhere between so many wide set, but not the best of pass to find. Ali. Looking for lots of space here. Shot the ball through, and it's back to the right hand side again where Adumaku Watson has been based. And pick a bit into it. Adumaku recovers for Accra Lions, and what a way to defend from Frank Opon. Sweeping it beyond the sideline for a welcome through him. And just blew whistles, and I'm sure certainly the advantage is going to say. Confusion, who is he staying with? Or to stay with the home side? Sapega. Defended, but this was the earlier on brawl between those two players, Jao and Tahiru. That's a yellow card going for Coach Samuel Bedu. Lots of emotions flying high in this game. Well, I think is the second manager to have gotten into the book of the referee after we saw one out here. But look at it, a bit of mishap here at Berekum Chelsea's defensive line. It's a big touch. And 10, and again it's glad that is certainly a corner kick. That's a great defending from Badore. He's got the legs to push it away.
That was quite scrappy. He controlled the ball even when he was falling off, trying to get the ball back to play into the 18.
Lions corner kick from with a Pega suddenly across. Oh my goodness, that is the first one for him. It is him. Captain Muhammad Ali scores against Berekum Chelsea last time out, and he repeated. Greenwood is shock, and the fans from Berekum Stars.
Brilliant play. Brilliant, just brilliant. Muhammad Ali. He rose up, picked the spot, headed the ball into the 18, into the box. Setre was standing in the box, in the goal post, but he had no chance. He had no chance. Look at the way he jumped. He rose. Brilliant.
A captain's jump. Just look at it. Rising highest. Leap over everyone. Oliver Spotter. And the home side dances into the lead. And he has finally opened the scoring account in this game. I told you, he's got experience. We know where he orchestrates in play. And that's the confirmation of the scoreline for you. 58 minutes. And that is the story. Go! Berekum Chelsea have now got a free kick from the left-hand side as we approach the 60th minute mark in this game. And it's Franco Paul. Setting lots of balls. Steven Amankuna. It brought across. Berekum and Steven Amankuna hacks onto it. Lots of bodies. Oh my goodness! That is the equalizer. Last season's top scorer has just turned on his gear, and Accra Lions must be in trouble. What a goal, and what a way to get his team back into this game.
That was individual brilliance. Individual brilliance. He picked the ball, controlled the ball, shoved off the defenders, picked the spot, and shot the ball into the net. That's brilliant.
Well, look at it. A perfect hit from a perfect striker. Sandwich between 6 players, and the hit is a top-notch belter beyond goalkeeper Daniel Afu. And Berekum Chelsea are back into this tie.
This was the magic we were talking about, and it's shown he can conjure magic at any given time.
Is it not interesting? Oh, less than 30 minutes to play for. And it's all squared up now. His first of the season. After match day. Account this man, Steven Amankuna. He's been searching for it. Oh. That's him again with a lovely header towards Accra Lions territory. With a pick it. Okay, go! Okay, Alfo needs to be careful. That's another trouble coming in there. And it's tapped away. And Accra Lions needs to stay focused in this game. I'm looking for Jao and we'll find a Piga. The last time. September 2023 with Mizaki free score, at least giving a bit of and Bernard Kessie was the player to score for Accra Lions when it's all settled for 1-1 stalemate. But in this game there's no Bernard Kessie, but there's Mizaki free, and already the talismanic Amankuna have already brought them into the game. Cope this May second. Here it comes again. Oh my goodness, that is a big foot. How missed the chance of getting a brace.
into the net.
On the best of skill. Just look at it. Clever idea from goalkeeper. Albin Setre. Maxman up front. He fails to direct it. And Accra Lions survive once again. It's switched inside. Alado couldn't hack into it. Itahiru has it. Really forced down that far side by Mayao. And it's brought into the middle. Boateng. Setoji. Italy tackle. I must say, on the young chap.
That was a crazy tackle. But the game seemed to be open now. As soon as Berekum Chelsea conceded, we saw them opening the game, and it's a ding-dong affair now. It's end to end, swinging from left to right, from right to left, and the game is quite open.
What I see is Accra free kick, and it's batting and Apiga, who lines up for it. It's sent in by Apiga, and Seidu pass it away. We'll change direction of play to find Amankuna down the left-hand side. He was looking for a bit of support. It's a long hit into the arms of Daniel Afu. Lawrence. Don't forget about his diminutive figure. He's got a straight footwork. George Baku couldn't really get at the broken pieces quite well, and there's a chance that will still stay with the home side. Twisting and turning on the far side, into the middle. Ali looking for a bit of deep blue sets, but finding a white one. As Apiga comes into the middle to win that battle. Really spreading the ball quite well. That was from the feet of the man who is coming for Musa Hamzata. Issa Mohammed, and that's another huge challenge coming from the other side with a clash. As far as Tahiru and goalkeeper being Setre clattering into each other. It seems to be okay, the youngster, as far as the experienced shot-stopper. Yeah, really good to continue, but just look at that for a hit into the penalty box. Another face, very hard-working player, Fuzi Taylor, but it's a point for Berekum Chelsea. What a hit from the left-hand side. To nobody in particular, he was looking for Mizak Efriye, couldn't find him. And it finds the fate of Accra Lions captain. It's brought back to the man in the 16th shirt, Issa Mohammed. Looking for a bit of space, taking their time to build up from the back, and here it's Issa Ajumaku goes long, wins the challenge. And it's finally a throwing advantage. After that 67 minutes. It's 1-0 here at Ghana, University of Ghana, Legon. But far away in Kando is still barring between the two sides, Vision FC and Kando Hearts of Lions. Looking to be certainly for an even game. And they've got lots of time to let's see if they can separate. Here's the man Colin Samuel. What a big player he's also been for Berekum Chelsea. A player with so much pedigree. Well, he joined them from Asante Kotoko in 2020. Played 20 times last season. Here he is, having another exciting season. Lawrence. Oh, it's a lovely curl into the channel. This could be a long hit, but it's been blocked. Well, they cannot be kept on the turf. That's a Dumaku picks it. Finds Issa Mohammed. Alador, that's a clever play from the striker. He's got a bit of support. Faris made some misunderstanding. It's 10. That's another wasted opportunity. He should have left it for Tahiru. But Taylor deciding to go for it. And they've been awarded a corner kick from that effort. With Berekum Chelsea having to defend their life. Remember, Adumaku Watson brings it forward. It's a big kick over everybody. And a big question, can it be kept on the turf? Yes, it will be kept. Lawrence runs forward. He's trying to pick up the man on the right hand side, Adumaku, but that shot certainly cannot be kept. So at least hatch on to 20 minutes of normal time left in this game. Has brought back. Mizaki Fuye has got to deal with Muhammad Ali. Spreads the ball into the far right hand side. Here comes a long shot from Jao. Referee Chas Bulu. At least with his whistle will relieve the big pressure on Accra Lions.
Accra Lions were grouped at the back and felt very confident in defending. I believe piling on the pressure again.
Yeah, Salis. I would take the two glitz, and they will change direction of play to the right hand side. Certainly we're looking for Faris, finds it, wasting so much time, but he's got to deal with a big man. Lifts it for his colleague Adumaku. We'll leave it for Lawrence Setoji, who heads it and picks a water. He's got a bigger close by. It's a very patient build-up, careful build-up from Accra Lions. Long hit into the channel and is headed away. It's Mohammed. Has got a lot of options and will bring it into this channel on the right hand side. Another diagonal ball across the field. Onto the left hand side as it drifts into the middle. That's Taylor. I'll leave it for Wate. Apiga has been invited into the picture. And that's a poor kick. A youngster has been promising, but not the best of delivery. As we've got cross session of the fans really enjoying themselves here. Not the best of atmosphere, right? But at least their drums are doing the talking as they wait on eagerly to see if Accra Lions can jump into the lead. And referee Charles Bulu once again spotting something unusual at the far right hand side. And that's another great relay for Berekum Chelsea. They will leave it for their goalkeeper, Ben Setre. Another quality shot stopper in the Ghana Premier League. I've stayed with so many of the clubs. It's just 20 years. In 28 appearances, Ben Setre kept 13 clean sheets, so it tells you his caliber. Salih brings it forward for Accra Lions. Issa Mohammed finds Sedu Marku. He'll leave it for Issa once again, who's now being brought into the centre back position. Apiga. And it's just lovely. Young stars play for Accra Lions, knowing very well that majority of last season's regular starters have all travelled abroad, changing their clubs. There's Samankuna down the left hand side, and it's been interfered with.
Who have been able to keep the boys together, to even get them to play like this. They've been brilliant.
As a captain, Fuseni coming to the rescue with that simple touch. Hans Jehu once again having force from behind. But there's the man Phil was talking about, Tanko, former Ghana international.
He's really done well.
A player
Credits go to him.
who won so many accolades in his playing days. Oh, just another very clumsy challenge coming from Taylor on Chow. Construct a bit of magic. As advantage, will start with him. For the first time we've seen Berekum Chelsea approach. It's all been the home side show. They've really dominated possession in terms of how they exchange passes together. We'll hit it through the channel. Yellow cam again, and it's been stopped. But Apiga will bring it back to his captain, Ali. Oh, such a very brave defending. Needs to be careful. Hits it to Apiga, who is on his left hand side. Finds Issa Mohammed. The replacement for Hamzata. It's done perfectly well, isn't it?
Perfectly well. But Samobodu, on the other hand, has been impressive. Very impressive. With the way he's built the side.
That's Sedu Marku. The player stays on the turf. The big man, Stephen Amakuna. Not happy with that touch that was visited on him earlier on. And there seems to be a bit of interaction between these two players to find a way to break down Accra Lions young chaps who are very resolute in defense. Very solid in terms of using the flanks, where their pacey players has been Edumaku and Apiga. But I must say that Lawrence has been promising with the glimpses of what he's shown so far.
On the other hand, has used Apiga as the player to change the system. He's pushed Apiga forward to join attack. Most of the time he uses him as a central midfielder, and he's been brilliant. Some stats for you this afternoon. Ball possession 60% to Accra Lions and 40% to Berekum Chelsea. Goal attempts 5 to Accra Lions and 10 to Berekum Chelsea. Shots on target 2 to Accra Lions.
Well, certainly one of the players that this Accra Lions had we're missing is David Odro, who now applies it straight for Barcelona. Abdul Aziz of Dreams FC. Gonna be hoping to break into the senior side in the coming months or coming days after being invited to train with the first team. But this goalkeeper has been brilliant, isn't it?
It's been so brilliant.
To keep out Berekum Chelsea from taking the lead. But here's a throw in. And it's Franco Pont. Will be going very long with it. And he does go long. And forced nobody in the high set. It's well picked by Daniel Lafu. A final Pega. That's brought back. I've seen most of the ball within their own. Raising ahead to look for a bit of space. And we'll find one in Taylor. Ali. What a captain he's been. Captain fantastic. Leading by example on match day 6. Certainly try and pull out this Berekum Chelsea players out of their defensive cell. This time around he gets it all wrong with the way he passed the ball from Badore. Who finds Badore again, will connect to it, looking for Steven Amankunam, and instead picks Edumaku. A class of art coming there, that's Taylor. Fuzi putting past upon, and the double challenge wins it. And Dakwa will not have the better of that ball, certainly.
Their confidence on the ball must be commended. They control the game better. Their one-touch passing has been excellent.
Yes, it's up. It looks to be another poor touch into the edge of Berekum Chelsea's 18-yard as they bring it away. I've not really seen much of Dankwa Blessing in Suman. He's been very silent in this game.
I think he's being used as a second striker because Apiga has been using that left wing. So he's been put.
Well, talking about Dankwa, he's also a player who, unless have had a bit of stint with the national under-19 side. Also started his footballing career with Abreport Bayern to Abreport Newcastle. And he hails from Tepa. And I'm sure certainly the people of Tepa are watching their boy into this game. This is not been stopped. That's a big hit finally from Franco Pont. And it's listed for a captain, Ali. And you can see what they're trying to do. It's a clear strategy. Push Berekum Chelsea players into the cell and see. But the sad news is that they lost against Kumasi Asante Kotoko match day 5 by goal to nil. Far away Adeline Clay. But there's a clever ball hits into the tunnel and it's been well dealt with there by Saidu. Away from those SSs. Ewa. And it's a big boat up front. He's been a commanding leader at the back. Ali, you've got to really applaud his exploits.
He's been very solid at the back. Very, very solid. Connecting play with the midfielders, especially Apiga, who's supposed to be on the left-hand side, but you always find him in midfield, which I believe is part of the plan of Tanko today, just to support play.
Yes, Lawrence Setoji at the right-hand side for Accra Lions, drops it into the middle to find the Togolese international, Wote. And he'll find Pega. Pega bends it forward. And you can see the A lot of white shirts only. Issa Dankwa. There's a lot of exchanges between Accra to find a run of Adumako. Sensing a swinger who is mid in it, and it's just so powerful to be connected.
That was a sweet cross that needed a perfect finish in the box. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his direction right.
Pim coming on for Colin Siwa for Berekum Chelsea. That will be their first substitution this afternoon. And we've got another one coming. As for Accra Lions, Alado is out for the man in the 32 shirt, David Olubi Akintode, to come in. Well, certainly tells you that this is a Nigeria international.
Iwafo is coming from Star. He's a striker. He started last week against Asante Kotoko. And he's another perfect, solid striker.
See, at least they are here to enjoy the last 6 minutes of normal time. And also what coach and what referee Chasbulu will be adding on onto this game. But as Berekum Chelsea is throwing, it's a long one once again, looking for Stephen Amankuna. Bit of clash outside the 18-yard. And it's Sawote and the free who goes out from that challenge. And again, we'll have to hold up a bit as we attend to these two players. An inch or 2 inches away from the mark on the 18-yard. And it's time for some of these players to at least have a bit of sit as they think about the last strategy to unstep this Berekum Chelsea side. All the best of faces from. And also got a Kowa Nassau team here to support their senior side. They've always been present in their numbers.
Lucky in Wafo, who just came on. He's the only player Accra Lions signed this season. He's a solid chap, a very strong striker.
That's Sawote, hacks it into the middle, drops it to Issa on the right hand side. Here comes Dakwa, somewhere between 3 players, but finally there's been Franco Paul touching from behind and gives him the advantage. As we are looking set to have Bediaku and Ampim join us. So certainly Bediaku will be coming for Hubert Zhao. And he takes a late shower in this game. Oh, Bediaku, what a player he's been. And here's another man that is walking on the turf. And really not in a haste to come up. As we get ready. Free kick. Really pushing a lot of. Again, it's a bit of misunderstanding between the players. Chasbulu would have to solve that puzzle. It's always been a man who seems to be somewhere, somehow, always in the mist. This was a brilliant idea, but it's well watched. But he stopped in that track. As we've got just 2 minutes of normal time left in this game. That's Husseini. I was hoping to corner to Ewa once again, but it rolled straight into the arms of Daniel Afu at the opposite end. Yes, Issa Mohammed. Let's wait for Awote. And a long drive comes once again. Attack breaks down with just 1 minute. We're looking to be settling for the draw if nothing dramatic changes. It's a sweet play, but Awote stops it. We'll head it to his captain, who's just close by. A pick up. Another lovely hit through the tunnel. And it's brought away. That is dealt with by Seidu, who clears it. That's a big clearance. Well, the captain have now really taken so many miles up front to find that Piga who touches it. Lost a bit of focus. And it's out. Well, certainly we'll be seeing the number of minutes that will be added on, as we've done 90 minutes in no time. Big minute. Signal from the experienced referee Charles Bulu, and Frank Kipon hacks onto the side, gives the ball to Jankwa. Loris Etoji will invite Taylor. I'll drop it to his captain Ali in the center circle. Adumaku once again will have a touch, but Yakukuno mop up the floor. And that's a big hit, that dangerous area. I must say, I've been very, very impressed by how this Accra Lions side really sets up their play. With your wing full-backs really doing a lot in terms of cutting forward. But it's going to be a throw-in. And it's a big one that has been thrown inside. And that's a very crazy challenge on Steven Amankuna. Unless winning the sympathy of the referee once again. He's one of the players that you've got to protect. Well, just look at it. For the talisman, and he was stopped by Issa Mohammed. Oh, it's a strong touch from behind. Husseini release one up front. It's on to the feet of Amankuna. And as well dealt with Issa Mohammed once again. Oh, kept his eye really on the ball. At least to get his feet to check the direction of the ball to cause further problems. I'll see what joins the fray. And he has been elected to pick the corner kick from the left, and will be one of the set pieces that Accra Lions will have to deal with, as we've got so many players who can score from set pieces into Accra It's a header, but he fails to direct his body. But Yaku couldn't really control it. And that's another breathing space for. It's been 2 shots. I'll go for Berekum Chelsea. With just one coming from Accra Lions. Sir Mohammed will send it into the center of the field to find his captain, Ali. Big lovely ball into the channel. Lose everybody. This could be a bit dangerous. On the speed by Badore. Finds Steven Amankuna. Well, first touch quite heavy, but he manages to keep it. And Dumaku once again. Very clever. What's a movement from this player? High IQs and movement. Very, very spot on from him. The former Porcupine Warrior. There's a throwing advantage. And once again, it's the away side that have the benefit. And it's Frank Coupon, the left back who effected. I'll take it on the line. And it's back to him again, looking to hit his marker to it. And it's another throwing set piece. What a game we're having from this youngster, Frank Coupon. He's really coming to the picture in the dynamics of the game. As this lovely ball is returning, but Yaku has been stopped and is brought into the middle. Can they have it? It's 10 up front. Akin today drops it into the middle to pick Taylor. He's got Lawrence Setoji. Setoji has it. Akin today was looking to receive it. It could not be picked. Taylor. Keep possession. Saleh. Once again, we'll find a bit of solace in Taylor. The man who's coming in the second half. It's 10 inside. The referee have none of that. Also, Berekum Chelsea players were claiming for a handball. That's a pawn. This is rather Misaki Free. Lawrence. And that's a drive up from the skip on the side. Ali, the best of touches to find him. He's put inside. That is a heavy touch. And crossing that was coming. But a bit of frustration coming from Akin today, who was expecting it. Six minutes of additional time, Clyde. And the story is still intact here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Ends it. It's full time. And it's Accra Lions who refuse to die in this fixture. And it's Berekum Chelsea who've got an edge to get back into this game from their talisman, Steven Amankuna. But what a goalkeeper Daniel Afu has been. Berekum Chelsea in the first half department of the game.
Come on, boys.
Exciting stuff. And you can see why. But their technical team. Tahir Piggy also being spoken to. And certainly it means that Berekum Chelsea will stay on the 4th position in the Ghana Premier League as it stands after today. Was Accra Lions have moved to the 12th position after match day 6 as we wait for the result from other fixtures across the other match centers tomorrow. It's full time at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Accra Lions 1, Berekum Chelsea 1.
All right, so it's all over the University of Ghana Lions and Berekum Chelsea. It's 1-1. And don't forget, we live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association. For Accra Lions with me, Coach. Difficult game, 6 games so far this season. Will you say it's a tough season?
Yes, to be tough and based on the players we recruit and those who left. But particularly this game was very, very tough, and I think 1 point side for Berekum Chelsea, and it's okay.
A super goal from your captain, Mohamed Ali. How will you describe the goal?
No, I think it's a very good team goal. It's a set pieces, and I think the one who bring the ball have it very well for him to just head the ball inside. So I think he did very well, and I congratulate him for that.
In the first half, even in the second half, but your guys failed to utilize those chances. What will you say is the problem?
No, I think you have to keep on working. There's no medicine to score, so we will keep on working at the training ground. Definitely, they'll score some time to come.
All right, but your next game is against Young Apostles, right? Another difficult game. What should you expect?
All the games are difficult, so definitely we are going to prepare very well. We know what the boys can do, and we still have 2-3 home games now. Definitely, we are going to prepare very well, and then hope that.
You are disappointed with the results today?
No, I'm not happy that we didn't have 3, but I think the way the game went, I think 1 point is good for both teams.
So, and that's the head coach for Accra Lions. I also have with me Coach Samuel Bedu. 6 games undefeated. What is the secret?
The secret is we are well organized, and this season we have decided to do well. So, yeah.
You were so confident before the start of the game that you're going to win against Accra Lions today, but you've had 1 point and fantastic.